Folks, welcome back to the channel. It's 28th of January now. I don't know if you remember from the last video, I said I was feeling a bit rough, and after that I tested positive for the Rona, so I've been in bed for the last few days, and today's sort of the first day I've woke up and felt well enough to have a shower. So I've been pretty dirty for the last few days, managed a decent night's sleep, and I'm back to it today. So yeah, back out to the pond. Thanks to everyone for your comments on the last video. I've had a great response, lots of people willing to help, ideas for the pergola, ideas for the shower, and a few hints and tips along the way which are going to help me when I start putting the backy shower in. Just a couple of things I've been looking at, and it's probably been disturbing my sleep: pipework, how it goes together. I've not done any pipework before. As I said, all my other ponds were small ponds, pressure filters, and I hadn't really done any proper pipework. It was all the flexi hose stuff. So I've never done any solvent welding, and everything's been, you know, from watching YouTube, learning little bits of this here and there. The only problem I'm coming up with is, and I'm sure I'm not the only one to find this, but yeah, I'm getting confused by the pipework. I'm not really sure what to order. I put about 200 quid's worth of stuff in the basket from Cotswold Koi, and I decided not to buy it because I was getting confused over the pipework and the sizes and everything. So I don't know if you guys can help or simplify it in some way. Is it as simple as, if I buy metric, I stay with metric and everything will fit, or is there a variation in the pipework, you know, with the bulkheads and the pipes? I'm just not sure what to buy, and I'm going to make sure I get it right before I start ordering the wrong things. So yeah, I've ordered the boxes for the backy shower, just some boxes off eBay, the WAM storage boxes. I'm waiting for them to come, and once I've got them I'll start looking at the bulkheads, what sizes I need to go into them, whether it's 1.5 inch, 2 inch, and whether to go pressure pipe or waste pipe. I'm thinking if it's just for a 10,000 litre pump, I'm guessing waste pipe will probably be the best, and it'll be black, it'll be hidden in the pond. I don't want grey pipe showing. As I say, I've not been feeling great, and this is the first day I've been out in a few days, so I thought I'd come and check on the fish. As you can see, they're not coming to the window, so the temperature is starting to get to them. They're all sat on the bottom. I say sat on the bottom, but just hovering down there, and I have stopped feeding. So again, thanks to everybody for your responses to the last couple of videos. You know, in a few days I've gone up to sort of 175 subscribers, which is absolutely brilliant. I was made up with that. Lots of comments, hints and tips on how to do things and what not to do, etc. With the pergola. I think what I'm going to end up doing, because I do like the colour of the wood, is getting it stained. Something we'll probably do it once every few years, so it's not going to be high maintenance. So some kind of stain, and whether I look at that in the summer or not, I don't know. It is treated wood, so chances are it'll survive another year if I don't paint it this year. But yeah, I don't think I'm going to paint it grey like we first thought. But yeah, let's we'll go in the filter house, have a look at a couple of things, and then I'll tell you about the nightmare I had the other day. Folks, here we are inside the filter house now. Just a couple of things I wanted to mention. I came out the other day just to do my regular maintenance, and I'll probably sort of do a wash on the Easy Pod every 2 to 3 days. Just get rid of any solids in there. As I say, I'm not feeding, so it's not too dirty at the moment. But the other day I put the pipe in. I'm not going to show you how to do it. There's loads of videos on YouTube show you how to clean your Easy Pod. It's simple stuff. But I put the pipe in the centre the other day. Turned on the air. It was bubbling away, and my phone went. I picked up the phone and looked back, and all the media had gone down the sides. I'd also got the drain open as well, so I'd lost a little bit of media down the drain. But the main thing was I panicked and I jumped and turned the pump off, which was probably a big mistake, because the pump then backwashed. All the media went back down into the pump, and obviously I had the error code on the Vary pump screen. So yeah, quickly switched it all off, and then had to go into the pond, take the pump apart, take all the bits of media out. The pipe was literally clogged up with it. So amateur mistake. Don't answer your phone when you're doing your Easy Pod maintenance, because you need to be switched on and make sure that you don't make silly mistakes like I did, because it took me probably an hour and a half to get it all working again, clear the pump out, clear the pipe out, and then get something that was small enough to fit round the sides to pick up all the media to put it back into where it should be. So rookie error, these things happen, and you live and learn. Anyway, going on to the backy shower. I was going to move this over into the middle. I'm struggling for space. I can't remember who it was, but one of the lads commented and said not to have the backy shower below the blade because it defeats the object of it, and it's just not going to work. So the ones I've bought are going to fit nicely above the blade. Whether I put them directly above the blade or whether I put them over to the side of it, I don't know. I'm guessing I'm going to have to move the whole thing out the way to make room for the moving bed as well, which is going to be on the right. And everyone's saying, yeah, good idea, put the moving bed in. Not sure if I'm going to use the bin. I'm potentially going to buy a smaller barrel. I was thinking about when I was doing the pipe work that I'm not going to be able to reach to the bottom of the bin with my arms in order to be able to put the waste pipe on and the inlet bulkheads. So it's going to be a bit of a difficult one to get the pipe work down to the bottom of that unless you've got super long arms, which I haven't. So potentially buy a smaller barrel for the moving bed. But again, got to start thinking about the pipe work, where it's going to fit. It's not really a lot to update you with because, like I said, I've not done a lot, but I just wanted to come online and just say thanks to everybody. And if you could help me out with the pipe work, that'd be great. Direct me to somewhere where I can buy it cheap. I don't want to be going online and paying the coy tax like everybody else. It's just the prices are absolutely ridiculous just for a bit of pipe work. You know, it's not something that needs to be a permanent structure. It's a cheap backy shower that I'm building, and I'm guessing cheap pipe work. Battery on my camera's just gone, so back to the phone. So yeah, I'm guessing cheap pipe work, waste pipe from any plumber will do the job. I'm just not sure what sizes will fit the bulkheads. If I buy a 2-inch bulkhead, will a 2-inch waste pipe fit? You know, I just don't know. I don't know what to do. So if you could help me out with that, I'd be grateful. Just quickly wanted to show you guys, I don't know if you've heard of the Inkbird, how I control my lights. The lights on the outside of the pond are controlled from my phone, so I can switch on the lights in the pond and the lights on the outside. And I don't know if you've seen Inkbird. Let me just quickly show you these. So this here, I think they're essentially made for if you brew beers and things like that. If you need to heat things up, cool things down. I had this on my on the original pond when I had it heated, and I had an Inkbird on there so I can control the temperature because I didn't trust the thermostat. It was more reliable than the one that came on the heater. So I had that on the old heater. Obviously this pond's not heated now because it's going to cost too much. But what I've done is I've plugged in my lights into the Inkbird because it's linked to my Wi-Fi and there's an app on the phone, and it means I can literally just go onto the phone, turn the lights on and off. It's good when I'm away. When I'm at work and the missus rings me and says the lights are on the pond, I can just switch them off on my phone, nice and easy. And I've got 2 of them, so you can link pretty much whatever you want onto them. But they're worth having. They're not cheap. I'm guessing there's going to be cheaper options out there to do the same sort of thing. I haven't looked, to be honest with you, but it was just worth noting. If somebody's got one, you can plug anything into them and then just use your phone to either switch on. You can use it for your air pump, I guess, your pond pump. Use it for whatever you like. It's something you can plug into. Use the app on the phone and switch things on and off. It's quite handy. Just want to quickly show you the Inkbird, and some of you might find it useful. Definitely worth having. If you have a look on the phone there. So depending on how many you've got, I've got 2, as you can see, one above, one below. And you can add as many Inkbirds as you want, and it just adds them to the list. And then you can individually activate them or turn them off. So they might be good for, like I said, air pumps, filters, whatever you want, switch on and off of the pond. Like I said, I use them for the lights. It's nice and simple, saves me having to go outside and turn anything off. But like I said, I'm guessing there's other things out on the market that'll do the same. I'm not sure. This is linked via Wi-Fi inside the filter house, so I'll just show you quickly. So I click on the pond, and it's just done by the temperature, so probably a little bit awkward, but I just turned the temperature up to above what it was. Click confirm, and as you can see, the pond lights have come on. And then there's no on and off button. Like I said, it is a temperature gauge sort of device, so turn it off, I just put it below the set temperature, turns them off again. So it's quite handy, just in case anyone wants to know. Okay, jobs for today. Need to go and change the Dechlorinator, make sure I've got new filters in them. They've been in there about 2.5 to 3 months. From what I've been told, that's roughly about how long they last before they start allowing chlorine back into the pond, which is not what I want. So I'm going to get them changed today. I won't film the whole thing because, again, there's loads of videos on YouTube will show you how to do it and that. So yeah, that's the only job I've got today. As I say, the filters were cleaned out the other day. Bit of a nightmare, but there you go. So I'll see you in a minute. Hopefully it'll be obvious which one goes where. There you go. You see. It's pretty dirty. Not sure how that dirty they need to be before they're considered as no good, but we'll go with what everyone else is saying and change them. There we go, folks, all three changed. I believe you press these and let out the air. There we go, took it off the wall, and I'm going to run it into the drain for a little while, get rid of any bits of carbon, we don't want those in the bond, and then we're good to go. So there you go, folks, little job done today, changed the Dechlorinator, and that's pretty much it. I'm not going to do much else. As I say, I'm keen to get the pipework ordered, just to get the backy shower done, and yeah, I could do with your help just to know exactly what I should be ordering and where's the best place to get cheap pipework from. Am I better off just getting it from my local hardware store, or is it generally from a koi shop? I don't even know if you can get bulkheads from your local plumber or whatever. So yeah, if you can give me some advice, that'd be great. And as soon as it gets here, I'll start putting it together and show you how I've made it and what I'm doing. In terms of media for inside the backy shower, probably looking at just some alpha grog. I don't want to be spending too much. I'll just see how I'll go with that for the time being. If it doesn't seem to be doing the job, I can always upgrade it to something else with the more expensive media. But yeah, Bud, come here. Up. And this is Buddy, my little boy, my champion. Yeah, my champion. Buddy's famous on the carp fishing channel. Everyone knows Buddy, don't you? Don't they? I know. You're going to catch the corona if you keep doing this, Bud. So yeah, this is Buddy. He loves going fishing with me, don't you? We're off to France in May, aren't we? Do a bit of fishing in France. Folks, thanks for your help. As I say, not really an informative video, more of an ask for help, just some advice, and everybody's been really great, so I really appreciate it. Let's go and have a look at them quickly. You'll probably be able to see them at the back. There they are, just hiding away at the back. Not really doing a lot, not being fed. So yeah, folks, really appreciate you watching, folks. Appreciate the support. If you haven't already, click on subscribe. There's going to be more videos in the future. And yeah, like the video. It's been fantastic. If you look in there on that reflection, I'll spin you around. He's the absolute armour. James the Koi Whisperer on the telly. So folks, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Really appreciate your help, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care of yourselves. See you soon.